Okay, let's jump right in. Imagine this for a second. You're, say, in Lagos or maybe Nairobi, right? Dar es Salaam, and this big international tech company, they need a voice, like a really authentic Swahili voice for an ad campaign. But here's the kicker. They're cutting-edge AI. You can't quite nail it.
Oh.
Sounds kind of robotic, bit off. Now, based on the sources we looked at, especially about digital content exploding in Africa, this isn't just a hypothetical, is it? This is actually happening.
Oh, absolutely not hypothetical at all. It's a huge gap in the market right now, a real chasm. And that gap, well, that's precisely where the immense opportunity lies. I mean, think about it. We've got AI voiceovers everywhere for English, Spanish, Mandarin, loads of them. But for many African languages, there's this, serious, almost surprising void.
A void.
Yeah. And here's what's really fascinating. Whoever steps in, provides those authentic voices, that high-quality voice data, they really stand to gain significantly.
How significantly are we talking?
Well, potentially hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars. And sometimes for a relatively small amount of very specific voice work. I saw one report, a startup, they mentioned a 400% increase in demand just for genuine Yoruba voice models last year alone.
Wow, 400%.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Okay, so if you're listening to this, what does this actually mean for you? That's what we're digging into today, right? How your voice, your actual voice, your unique sound could turn into a surprisingly powerful, valuable asset, especially now in this fast-moving AI landscape.
Precisely. You see, voice data is the fundamental fuel. It's what feeds these text-to-speech models, the brains behind AI voices. Think about the big players like 11 Labs, OpenAI, or even the African AI startups popping up.
Right.
They're all actively looking for what we call clean, localized, and emotionally rich voice data.
Okay, break that down. Clean, localized, emotionally rich.
Sure, clean just means, well, crystal clear audio. No background noise, no fuzz. Localized is about capturing those subtle nuances, the specific dialects, the regional intonation, so it sounds genuinely authentic, not just generic Swahili, but say, coastal Swahili, and emotionally rich. That's crucial. It means the AI can convey real feeling, sound truly human, not just, flat pronunciation. So this raises a key point. If you speak Luganda, Yoruba, Zulu, Twi, Kinyarwanda, you can record yourself reading things. And that data, it actually has real market value.
That's fascinating, just selling recordings. But you mentioned something even more advanced.
Yeah, building on that, the real frontier perhaps isn't just selling off individual recordings. This is where it gets really interesting. You could actually build an AI voice clone of yourself.
Clone, like a digital twin of my voice.
Exactly. And then you could license it. Imagine that your digital voice kind of working for you, maybe generating passive income.
Okay, examples.
Yeah.
How would that work in practice?
Well, imagine a teacher, maybe in a rural community in Kenya. They could create a digital version of their voice and use it to teach students through a chatbot. The lessons could, in theory, be available forever.
Wow.
Or, say, a podcaster who speaks Swahili. They could potentially launch 10 different shows, maybe each in a slightly different accent or style, all powered by AI versions of their own voice.
The possibilities sound incredible, but what are the hurdles? It can't be as simple as just grabbing your phone mic, right? What are the real-world challenges?
That's a really vital question. Because while the barrier to entry is lower than it's ever been, quality control is absolutely paramount. You could partner with developers, sure, or you could use some pretty user-friendly tools out there now, like Descript or resemble.ai. These platforms are kind of designed to make voice cloning more accessible.
Okay.
But you need to make sure your audio is genuinely clean and consistent. The AI needs that good input to learn effectively. And beyond the tech side, intellectual property is a huge consideration.
Right. Who owns your digital voice?
Exactly. You'll want really clear agreements, especially if you're licensing it out. So it's not just about being able to speak the language. It's about speaking with purpose and ensuring quality.
Makes sense.
And there's definitely a growing market. Brands need localization for ads. NGOs need outreach in native languages. Even governments sometimes need AI models that truly understand local dialects. I actually remember one client, they needed a specific phrase translated, very culturally nuanced. The standard AI just kept butchering it. It wasn't until we got a native speaker to record it properly that it worked. That's where the real voice makes all the difference.
Yeah, authenticity. And I guess it goes beyond just formal stuff too. Could you do fun things with it?
Oh, absolutely. You could totally explore the entertainment side. Think about creating funny AI voices, maybe meme-style voices for viral content. You could license those out for social media creators or even indie game developers because, like you said, it's not always about sounding professional. Sometimes it's just about sounding real or resonant or just plain funny.
Right. So it really circles back to this core idea.
That's the central point here, yeah. In 2025, language really is leverage. And your voice, your command of language, your specific linguistic identity, that's undeniably a powerful business asset, just waiting to be unlocked.
So the takeaway for you listening is next time someone asks how to make money with AI in Africa, maybe you don't just talk about coding.
Exactly. Talk about speaking. Because your voice, it just might be your biggest, most untapped asset right now. And that really leads to a provocative thought, doesn't it? How might this shift, this different way of understanding AI's value, how might it transform career paths or entrepreneurial opportunities in totally unexpected ways for you, especially on a continent as linguistically rich as Africa?
Something to really think about, isn't it?
You
Your
bet.
voice could quite literally be your fortune.